Miniband B stance hip thrust. Now I'm using a hip thrust bench here, but you can use a regular bench as well. And you want to choose a band that's going to challenge your hips because you're forcing yourself to stay out in this position. So we're working even more the glute meats to stabilize ourselves while we're doing a hip thrust. So from here, I'm going to get up in a traditional hip thrust position first, which means feet are going to be nice and even. I'm not going to have my elbows resting on there. I am a fulcrum right underneath my shoulder blades. Then I'm going to take one heel. I'm going to place that heel about in line with where my toes are on the other foot. Still hip width apart. I'm going to push out slightly into that band, and then I'm going to drive my hips on up. I'm going to use about 70% of my pressure on the foot that is flat and about 30% on the foot that's on the heel. And that's just enough to keep my pelvis stable and even at the top without having it deviate and shift to drop underneath as if I was doing single leg. I'm trying to stay as parallel as possible. So I'm going to get more glute engagement this way, pushing apart, and still more on the side that's got the foot that's flat as opposed to the side that's only got the foot that is on the heel.